Welcome everybody on Crypto Nobes. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the safest places to buy Bitcoin in 2020 and in general. If you like any of the content I bring to you, feel free to leave any feedback or support, it's much appreciated. Let's get into it. Now, if you're new to cryptocurrency, you wouldn't have heard of any of these websites, but if you are familiar with cryptocurrency, you probably would have heard of all of these websites, if not majority of these. So the first one, this is eToro. eToro, I'm just going to point out, is a trading website. It currently has 10 million users on it and it's growing more and more. It's one of the biggest trading platforms. So if you wanted to trade with Bitcoin, this is another really good one. This is a world-based website, so you can use this all across the world. It's very easy to use. A very similar one to this one. It's called Robinhood. Now, Robinhood, this is American and Canadian based as far as I'm aware. So if you're watching this in America or Canada, then this will be the website for you, Robinhood. But if you're UK based or anywhere in Europe, then eToro will be the one for you. I'm just going to point out a few pros and cons about these. Now, a few good things about eToro is that it has leverage trading available. The fees are low, all deposits are free, you only pay 0.75% spread when buying Bitcoin on eToro. The downside is that withdrawals cost $25. Lots of deposit methods, including credit card, bank transfer, PayPal, Skrill and more. It's a well-established company, and it's also regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, which means it's basically a safe company, you won't get scammed. A few cons about eToro. You can buy and trade cryptocurrency for eToro, but you cannot withdraw crypto, only fiat currency, aka money. Thus, eToro is best if you plan on investing only and not on transferring crypto to your friends. Another one is, due to local regulations, you cannot register an account on eToro if you reside in Canada, Israel, Japan and Turkey. But overall, it's a good company. Here's a few cons about Robinhood. Now, a few pros about Robinhood is that it's free US stock and ETF trading, which is a good thing. Great mobile and web trading platforms. Fast and fully digital account opening. Robinhood is also one of the biggest growing websites in America and Canada. It is quite massive. Few cons about Robinhood is its limited product range, which means basically because it is only Canada and America, the rest of Europe, the rest of pretty much the world can't use it. So it is only targeted for American and Canadian citizens. It has weak customer support apparently. I have never used it myself, but apparently the customer support isn't the best. And it has very few educational materials. I think news outlets. I'm not sure what other things because I haven't used it myself. But apparently these are the cons of Robinhood. But overall, these are two very good trading websites. You can hold cryptocurrency on these websites, but again, it's not advised. Now, next up is probably the biggest crypto exchange out there. It's been the biggest since I've been following cryptocurrency. Now, this is Coinbase. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Coinbase, but it is the biggest out there so far, in my opinion, and probably one of the safest. Now, one of the only awkward things about Coinbase, but it is the same with majority, if not all, exchanges, is that you have to type in your government ID, etc., all of that stuff. But I'm sure quite a lot of the exchanges that you have to use, you have to do that as well. Few pros about Coinbase is that it is insured, which is quite big, because if anything does happen to your account, then you'll get insured on that. Coinbase is legal and regulated in every country it operates from, so it's available across the whole world, which is brilliant. It's easy. Over 15 cryptocurrencies available. I think there is way more than that now. There is more and more being added to Coinbase. Open to residents of most countries, although some features vary based on your country or residence. So again, depending where you are in the world, you can use Coinbase, but a lot of countries still have strict rules on Coinbase. So depending where you are in the world, you will be able to use it, but only to a certain extent. Some cons about Coinbase: you can only use Coinbase to its full potential only if you're in the US, UK or EU resident. Canadians, for example, cannot perform bank transfers. Only credit and debit cards with 4% fees are accessible. Fees are only on average 1.5% when buying Bitcoin when your bank account, 4% when buying Bitcoin with a credit card. So the fees are very high on Coinbase. That's one of the only awkward things about Coinbase, but considering it is the most trusted one out there, it is sometimes, in some cases, to a lot of people, it is worth it because you know you are using the most trusted one out there. Now, next up is Abra. I've personally never used Abra, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, and as you can see at the bottom of the screen, it has got a lot of recognition from big names. I'm going to tell you a few pros and cons about Abra. Now, unlike other crypto exchanges, Abra never takes custody of anyone's funds other than their own. As a result, everyone using Abra always holds their own funds. Fees are lower than average if you use your bank account to deposit money. Abra introduced a unique crypto index called BIT10, which allows users to invest 10 of the best cryptocurrencies all at once. And they also offer a great first deposit bonus. The cons about Abra's best features aren't available worldwide. They only focus on servicing US and Philippines customers, so this is targeted for only, again, as I said, Philippines and US customers, so you won't be able to use this pretty much across the world. And Abra only offers mobile app. They don't have a website, unfortunately. They only offer a mobile app, so if you are trading or you want to hold on your phone, then Abra could be the one for you. Now, the last one on this list is called BitBuy. Now, I'm pretty sure BitBuy is a Canadian exchange website, as it says CA up here. Now, this one will only affect you if you are from Canada, so I will read out a few good things about it and a few bad things. I'm pretty sure I have heard this one before, as it is one of the biggest out there. BitBuy is a registered money service, business regulated by the FinTrack, which means it's safe. Funding fees, trading fees and withdrawal fees are all reasonable compared to the competition in Canada. BitBuy has gone through many regulatory and financial audits successfully. They store most funds in a cold storage, which means your funds should be safe. I don't like the word should. They offer a pleasant user experience. And they also have over 8 to 12 cryptocurrencies at the moment. A few cons about it is the biggest disadvantage of BitBuy is that its lengthy registration and verification process. They will require many documents to validate your identity and address, and might need up to a few days to allow you to trade. But this is the case with most Canadian cryptocurrency exchange, as they are pretty hard with their laws. And it also is only a Canadian-based exchange, so you can only use that in Canada. You won't be able to use this across the rest of the world, which is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure I have heard of BitBuy. Now, obviously, these aren't the only places that you can buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, so I'm going to name a few other ones. In the UK, you have IG Trading, which is one of the biggest UK trading platforms out there. They have now started trading with Bitcoin, so again, you can buy Bitcoin on theirs. I have used that one before. It is very professional, mainly because they're not mainly just targeting cryptocurrencies. They are, of course, a different trading thing, so they are very good and professional. You also have Binance Jersey, only UK and EU residents. You have Hubboy for US residents, and Hubboy Global for non-US residents. You have local Bitcoins to buy Bitcoins anonymously. So if you didn't want to go through typing in all the stuff, you could use that one. You also have Kraken, Bittrex, Gemmy, CEX.io. But personally, as I always advise, you should always do your own research. Never just jump straight into it. Just have a look into your own exchanges and that stuff first before you pick which one you're going to pick. My name's been Crypto Nobes. If you enjoyed anything, any feedback or support is always greatly appreciated. I'll be bringing out more videos, so thanks for watching.